My wife and I were sitting across from the bench right by the blue line. I could see what was going on the bench, and I'm right by the U.S. goal for the first and third period. So, you know, you're just sitting there just taking it all in. It was something. It was a lot of anticipation for the game, and Lake Placid's a small town, and you don't know anything else that's going on in the rest of the world. It's just a small community. You have no idea what the feeling is outside of Lake Placid, whether there's any interest in the game. The game wasn't being televised. And yet there was a lot of excitement because you're going to play the Russians, you're undefeated, and you're getting down now where you can medal. And you still had the thought in your head that these guys are the best in the world. How good can we be? Can we get close to them? And when the game started, there was a tremendous show of patriotism with the national anthem. And as the game's going on, things are happening. You say, my God, we're in this. All of a sudden, we get this late goal, and Treček, is pulled, and we get this other goal. You say, what's going on here? And the arena just started erupting as the game went on, and they stayed closer. And they had Dr. Nagabads on the bench just making sure he's timing every line so they weren't out there too long. And the pace of the game was phenomenal. The play of the game was just wonderful. And then before you know it, you're getting in a position where you're going to win the game, and you're wondering, can we hold them off? Can we hold them off? And the game's won. It was unbelievable. First of all, it was shock, complete shock. I don't know how you could watch that game and not be shocked, especially having played against them, having coached against them, having watched them so often, and having watched that team play the Russians during the year, and having watched that game in Madison Square Gardens. I mean, it was complete shock. And then the patriotism, finally beating these guys, and to watch the crowd, the way that they were getting into it, and the feeling of excitement, emotion, victory, it was unbelievable. I thought somehow, some way, they were going to find a way to score on us. I never thought that we could win this game, even though Craig was playing like that, and I'm saying, what's going on? But I never thought that the Russians wouldn't find a way to tie that game up. I went down to the locker room after, and everybody was going nuts, of course. And Herbie was in the back hallway, and he and I just sat down on the ground. I just sat on the cement, and I remember the words were, "Can you effing believe this?" I said, "No, I can't." And he was just sitting there. He was drained. And not only drained, I think he was really feeling bewilderment and wonderment and, just trying to take it in, not yet realizing, essentially what was accomplished, because it was mind-boggling. I played them from 1960, and this is 1980, and never heard our national anthem. So that was something.